Hey there YouTube, Vegan Silver Stacker here, the Vegan Silver Stacker here, and I just want to take you through my 5 pours that I've done. I did 2 today, 2 yesterday, and 1 the first day, I guess, of these pours that I was doing into a wooden mold. Took an old 4x4, what you would use for a mailbox post, carved into it. Just a very whim thing that I did. I just probably took 30 minutes to carve out. You know, I don't know how wide this is by, you know, maybe 5 inches long, maybe 4 inches long, probably closer to 4 inches long anyway. I wanted to show you guys, these are my 2 most recent pours and they're the raddest of the bunch, but I wanted to take you through. This is the first pour. As you can tell, again, it's very rounded, like I said in my last video. Alright, this is the second one. I did this one yesterday. Starting to see some of the wooden, I guess, pour lines of the bark. Not the bark, but the wood itself. Third one, definitely becoming more defined. You're starting to see this kind of center line run down the middle there. It's really cool. Fourth one really starts to kind of look like an alligator tail. Okay, excuse my dirty fingernails, I was polishing a little bit. So this one starts to really look like an alligator tail to me. It's really cool. I'm really into the sort of, just, it goes whichever way it wants, you know. The wood goes, I mean, gravity takes it wherever it wants to go, you know. There's nothing I can do about that. So I think that's really cool. And the fifth one is just like so dramatic. Just, God, man, it's like craters and canyons, and it just looks like a Stegosaurus's tail. I wish I could make this look better for you. Oh man, I just love the way the lines come down. It looks so cool, man. And what do you guys think about this latest one? And if you look at it this way, it totally looks like an alligator tail. Like, could you just picture an alligator walking along and its tail kind of going like this? So anyway, I wanted to mention that I'm going to keep pouring in the same exact mold and just see what the heck happens. It's getting harder and harder to take, like this one was very hard to actually get out of the mold. I had to use a screwdriver and sort of pry it out, and I was afraid that maybe some of the silver would stay in there. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be. I wanted to make a very limited amount of these. Maybe I'll do another 5 just like this, starting with a new one if the 6th one doesn't work out or something, or like somewhere down the line maybe the 6th or 7th or 8th don't work out. But I wanted to kind of go on an even number, either 5 or 10. But I don't know. I just think these are kind of cool. Now I have like 5. It's like, you know, a group. I do have a triangular mold that I made yesterday that I finished up today. I just had to get the depth of it. So and I'm not a fan of this color, guys. You're probably not either, but it's like tennis ball green, but you know, it's the quickest thing I could find in the moment. This is the whale. Number 1 is the whale. It says vegan on it. Number 2 is the sailboat, and it says vegan on it. It's not going to focus for me unless I tap it with my chin. There we go. Alright, and the polish actually goes into the silver, making it a dark, going into the stamp, like putting a darkness. It's actually pretty cool. 999, sailboat, vegan, that was number 2. Number 3 was the last one that I wrote vegan on. Okay, this one was vegan. I made a sunflower. And 999 fine silver down here. There we go, you can see that. The number 4, let's see. Okay, I got my Florida stamp today. I kind of messed it up a tiny bit on this one. And then I did 999 fine silver. I actually hit it too hard and it actually bowed a bit. But I still think it's pretty cool. Again, that's the first one that kind of looks like an alligator tail. And then number 5, which one is the one I just did. I just put 2 stamps on it. One is, let me focus. I have to do it sideways. It's probably the lighting. Anyway, this one I actually did the Florida stamp really well on. It's not going to focus, that's going to bug me. Oh, good enough, right? I polished the back of this. There was a kind of a sharp looking bump here, and I kind of sanded it down on a brick. So I've got the Florida on this one and then 999 fine silver. Now I'm running into the same problems that Hi-Ho Silver was running into about pouring that last little bit. Okay, when you pour that last little bit, you get some of those impurities like he was saying. And I noticed my pour was perfect. It had like a mirror finish until I poured that last little bit in. I don't really mind that. Number one, I don't really mind that at all. I mean, if I were going for an absolutely perfect finish, then that would bug me if I had this. But I think it's part of the pour, to be honest. That kind of looks really cool, man. That kind of looks like a gator with a snout and eyeball for it, you know. Just needs some legs. What I was going to say was about the impurities, you know. It bugs me a little bit, but at the same time, it's not going to weigh out. It's not going to weigh enough unless you pour it the whole way. And right now I'm not using Silver Shot like a lot of the pourers on YouTube. I'm just using Buffalo rounds. So I I put 3 in there, and it's each one might be 1.01 ounces Troy. So I might be looking at 3.03, and if I don't pour that last little bit in, it's going to be underweight. It's going to be 2.9 or 2.8. I'd rather it be, you know, there are perfectionists out there. I think this is beautiful like it is. I've polished the bottom a little bit, but obviously the impurities are not going to polish very well. So anyway, I just thought I'd put this up there, guys, and show you my 5 so far that I've done, and I'll let you guys know if I make any more. And the next thing you'll probably see, unless I get a mold in tomorrow, is going to be the silver triangle mold, and I'm going to try to do a star as well. But here's the thing: I broke my, I broke the blade of my pocket knife, if you will. I'm pretty proud of this, guys. I really am. These are my first pours, really, ever. I mean, I had the Jesus pour, and then I had the nugget, the little nugget, which I wasn't happy with for whatever reason. I poured this one, and then I saw, man, like the potential of this, like long kind of bar, or this medium bar. Vulcan has longer bars than these. These are thicker and shorter, fatter and shorter. He's got longer bars that are probably this long, and they're thinner. He's got a great product, guys. If you haven't, check out Vulcan's long bars. He takes really like a long time to make sure they're like damn near perfect. I gotta say, they look really cool. I did think it was cool to pour into wood, so I poured the nugget, and I thought, okay, I want to try sort of like a finger looking thing. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your comments, your likes, and share this video with someone if you think they might like it. And again, have a great day. Peace.